maybe we can begin. Hello everybody and welcome in Cancer season.
Cancer season, and that means
that every new moon we are entering in each zodiac sign. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So in this video we will talk about what energies we can feel this Cancer season, as we said, and how we can work with them so we don't work against them. And yeah.
yes. So new moon in Cancer. What is the feeling of Cancer?
I love that question because the feeling of Cancer is the feeling. So it is to feel. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it's very feminine. The moon is the water element, and water symbolizes the emotional body. So it's fun when we think about July and summer, and it's all fun, but also it brings the Cancer season brings a lot of feelings, and sometimes in the summer when everything is happening, we don't have too much space to feel them. So as well as the moon and its tides, the Cancer can be a little bit moody. So like feeling a lot.
Yeah.
It's also a beautiful, beautiful sign, one of the most caring sign, so we can feel the need to take care of our loved ones, and the hope is to not to forget ourselves also. So what is our emotional needs, and how we need to be supported emotionally, how we connect emotionally, those might be the topics.
Yeah, so when it's new moon in a sign, we want to invite something.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's typical of that sign.
Mm-hmm.
And also, is there another eclipse?
Yes, there is another eclipse. So in the Sisterhood Circle, in our inner Facebook group, we talk about eclipses. And so I will try to just fastly go to the solar eclipse, which is 21st June on Sunday, if I'm right. And so every time we go in eclipses, which happens twice every half a year or so, or sometimes 3 times a year, we go into eclipse is when we cannot see, or lunar eclipse is when we cannot see the moon, the solar eclipse when we cannot see the sun, when the moon goes in the middle of the earth and the sun. And so it reminds of a shadow. So let's say we talk about shadow work, and so it can be triggering. Eclipses can be a little bit dramatic because it speeds up, it wants us to see something that we were denying, or we didn't want to see that. There is some kind of work to be done, some kind of a healing, and we're I have this feeling, but I just put it under the bed. I'm not gonna watch it. And so the eclipse is oh, hey, hello, right in your face. Yeah, it brings it up. Not because it's mean, but because it wants us to level up, to break karmic circles, karmic cycles, and just to speed up the growth, because we are ready, but it's uncomfortable. It's out of the comfort zone and learn something new. This solar eclipse is going to be an initiation because it's in Cancer, the new moon in Cancer, and Cancer is it's a cardinal sign. That means that it initiates new season, it initiates summer. So it wants us to begin something new, enter a new cycle, new season. And when we think of summer, it's the fruition, the fruits.
So if we think of new moon in Cancer, and if I would like to do a new moon ritual, what would be nice to do in this full moon ritual or new moon ritual?
So as Jenny said, like new moon, it's when we cannot see the moon. So it disappears from the sky, and meaning that it's empty. So what we can do with this empty space is to fill it up, as you said, like invite something new. So maybe a new moon ritual could be writing a journal, like what, and then connecting to the cancers, like what care do I need? Like in what way do I need to feel supported? How, what support do I need? Or maybe even how can I feel my feelings? You know, it's a lot about feelings, this Cancer. How can I connect to my emotions in a safe way? How can I become more vulnerable? Maybe like that. What do I need, you know, in order to feel emotionally stable? And then I like to always say to follow the intuition, because there is no way to do any ritual wrong as long as you're connected to your, you know, to your thing. So creating your own rituals, painting, drawing, journaling, connecting to the water can be really good.
And writing about feelings.
Yeah, writing about feelings. Crying, definitely very good.
Yeah.
Emptying, you know, like feeling the emotions, make the inner waters run. And a beautiful ritual. So when we talk about the moon, connected to the Cancer, another beautiful ritual for this season would be to celebrate the sun as well, the light, as there will be midsummer, right? Midsummer, a big, huge day in Sweden, Litha, in other words, or just a celebration of the longest day of the year. And so as when I said, like, we enter the summer, so, you know, maybe reflecting over the past year, or over past two, better start singing, over spring and winter. So just to see the amazing work you have done, you know, and where you stand right now, how you can handle your emotions and feelings and vulnerability, and what's the difference between, you know, you being where you are right now and in the winter, as it is like eclipse was in January, now we are stepping into the summer. So the longest day, the light, celebration, you know,
reflection, celebration.
Yeah, and rewarding yourself, you know, really taking care of yourself, like seeing yourself and all the work you have done. Could be good to do around this what is summer solstice? It's in English, I guess. Yeah, midsummer, the longest day, the light, the fruits, the summer, the fun, you know, enjoying all of that. What we usually do in the circles that we have around full moon is that we talk about some cosmic insights, like intuitively, and so you can always choose what resonates with you, and then we do some meditation or some breathing exercise just to land in the body.
Yes.
So do you want to?
So I'm gonna start with the breathing exercise. So I want you to sit or lay down as comfortable as you can. And I want you to start with closing your eyes. Now I want you to put your hands together. And I want you to start rubbing them against each other. Create some heat. And when you feel this heat, I want you to now place it, both hands, on your heart. Place your hands want you to take the biggest breath you've taken so far today with me. Fill up your stomach, fill up your lungs, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Breathe out of your mouth. One more. One big breath in. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Let go. We're gonna do one more together. Fill up stomach, lungs, rib cage. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Come back to your natural breath, the natural rhythm of your breath. Feel your little heart pumping for you. And I want you to notice what you are feeling. What is the feeling you are feeling right now? And I want you to know that any feeling is okay. It's a good thing that you are feeling your feelings. I want you to notice the feeling, but don't judge the feeling. Now release your hands. Put your hands down on your knees or down in your lap. And start to slowly open up your eyes. Slowly.
I could stay there forever. So when talk about feelings, I would like to ask you one question, one thing. What we thought would be might be beneficial to reflect on, and that's how do you feel your feelings? How do you actually do that?
Yeah, it's a good one to reflect on. And I guess everyone right now is sitting more with their feelings than they are used to.
Why?
Because of this awakening that's happening all around the world.
Again? You mean that we cannot run away from feelings or distract ourselves from what we feel?
Yeah, I guess you can run away until you find out you can't run away anymore and you need to sit with them.
So what do you do when you feel like there is emotion coming? There's something like coming on the surface. How do you feel them?
I would say before I would try to fill out the space so that I couldn't feel them. But me today is trying to sit with them. And again, not judge them, but feel how they feel. Feel how they feel in my body and feel how they feel in my head and in my heart.
Yeah, I really like what you said. like not judging the feeling, as I could feel that there might be some kind of like a label of this is good feelings, joy, happiness.
How is it good?
You know,
Who said it was good?
who said that? Bad feelings, sadness, anger, shame, guilt. So, like stepping into observer and allowing each feeling to be a message.
Yeah, and also not be afraid to make the feeling a little bit fun. Like, if I'm angry, I put on heavy metal.
This girl.
When I'm sad, I put on sad songs and I sad a little more. I don't know. Be with the feeling and feel it. Because it's awesome to feel, to be able to feel your feelings.
Agree. Totally.
How do you feel your feelings?
I would say the same. Like sitting with them, creating space. Sometimes there is no space, or I feel like, okay, I'm feeling that there is something wanting to come out. So I could suppress them for a little bit, but not too long. And then I would find a good time. I would do breath work. I would do Reiki session. I would, if I'm angry, I would go for a run. If I'm sad, I would go and cry with the ocean. And I will definitely be soft at myself, like be very compassionate, like talk to my inner Clary, like inner child, and oh, you are so sad, you're so hurt, how can I support you, and like really like parenting myself.
Yes, support yourself in the feeling. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, like it's okay to cry, I see you're sad.
Yeah, to see yourself
You have-
and support yourself.
Yeah, and giving myself the right to feel any feeling. Mhm. What was the other?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, which feeling do you have like problem with feeling? Which one is like, I don't really want to feel that.
I don't want to feel anger. Anger is hard. Anger is so hard because it's hard to like myself when I'm angry. Like this aggressive person. It's just, no, it's not easy. Sadness is easy. Sadness is easier because it feels like almost like, you know, like people could like, I feel more acceptable, if that's the right word in English, when being sad or frustrated. But the anger is hard. Like I like to be alone when I'm angry. Like screaming alone, throwing things alone,
Running alone.
running alone.
Yeah.
But I think like anger is hard. It's not very accepted by this like society, or like I don't feel comfortable. I feel way more comfortable crying in public than being furious in public, you know, and throwing, I don't know, chairs on my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend.
I don't know. I think I'm the other way around.
Yeah. What is the hard? What feeling is the most challenging for you? Birds.
They want to be with us. The hardest feeling for me is probably sad and anxiety. I would say anxiety just because I never know when it is anxiety. I have a hard time like putting a finger on it, or like, is that yeah?
Yeah.
That it's actually that it is anxiety. I just feel weird when I have anxiety, and then someone else is telling me that it is that, and then I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, oh, this is how it
sucks.
feels. this is how anxiety feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
how
if
would
I
you-
have anxiety or I'm sad in public,
That's
then
hard.
I am running away. Yeah, that's hard. It's hard. But I'm working on it.
Yeah, we are learning.
Yeah, we're all learning.
So maybe what we would like to just share with this Cancer season is to allow to feelings feel more comfortable, or like more like normalized feelings. We are not robots, right? Like we are not always happy like we have all different feelings, and as well as the nature, like different shapes, different colors, different
Yeah.
seasons.
And also, if you want to write down those questions and maybe ask your friend how you feel, or your partner, or write it down, reflect on it yourself.
You just take it for you, and maybe ask your mom. Make it more normal in your family. Like, Mom,
Yeah.
how do you sit with your feelings? Feelings? What is feelings? I don't have time for that.
How do you sit with your feelings, and which feelings are hard for you to feel and sit with?
Yeah. Well, as we are trying to not make things longer than needed, let's jump into the a meditation, or I will see what we are doing here. I think I know. I think I'm gonna, if you want to, you can pause this video now and just create a comfortable place for you. You can always come back to this meditation as often as you need. And it's nice to done this laying down. Totally, you can do it sitting, but just like you feel held, so you don't need to hold your body, your posture. Because I want you to feel relaxed and comfortable. And so maybe placing some eye pillow over your eyes, make sure you have private space for you. And yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do a little guided meditation for you to meet your inner child.
And I'm gonna lay down.
Jenny's gonna lay down. Do you want a pillow or something? So make sure you feel comfortable. Really take your time. Make sure you're not cold. Maybe take a little blanket. Imagine the sound of these birds as being relaxing. And maybe just close your eyes or soften your gaze. And take a little deeper breath into the nose. Just out of your mouth, letting go of any gripping. Open up your fingers, palms of your hands. And again into the nose. Filling up your lungs, your chest, your collarbone. And exhale out of your mouth. Dropping your shoulders away of your ears. Maybe spreading your legs a little wider, shaking your hips a little bit. Draw your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Just really take up your space. You deserve all that space. And just notice your experience in this very moment without the need of changing anything. Just notice, how does your body feel? Your physical experience in this very moment. Notice, how does your heart feel? Your emotional body. Any feelings or sensations that might arise, allow it to be okay. Holding space for what there is for you. And then please bring your awareness towards the area around your head. Noticing your thoughts, your mind, your mental body. It's totally okay if there are some thoughts still crossing your mind. Just begin to observe them from afar. Allowing them come and pass, so they don't have to become a story. And then finally feel and tune into your energy. And if you don't know how that feels, that's totally okay. Just imagine to tune into your own essence, your soul, your spirit, however you want to call it. So feeling into all the parts that is you, without the need of changing anything. Or maybe not knowing how to feel some parts of yourself and allowing that to be okay too. And next time you inhale, I want you to count until 4. And then just hold your breath for a little bit. And exhale, counting until 6 or maybe 8. Just make the exhale a little longer. Any sounds you might be hearing in your background. Take them as an anchor to the present moment. And just see if you can relax even a little deeper into the heaviness of your body. And coming back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Both in and out through the nose. Allow the breath to fill up your belly, your back, your lungs, heart, chest, up to the collarbones. And exhale, relaxing, surrendering into the moment, into the body. Scanning your body for any tension, so relaxing your forehead, the place in between your eyebrows, the corners of your eyes, softening your cheeks, your lips, unclenching your jaw, even relaxing the tongue inside of your mouth. Allowing your mind to rest in this very moment. And imagine the brain become heavy, just resting in the back side of your head. Allowing the subconscious mind to do the work for you, so you don't have to remember, you don't have to understand what I'm saying. Enjoy this moment for yourself as a gift, as a self-care. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, maybe feeling a tingling sensation in the palms of your hands as you move your energy there. Feeling into each finger. And then bringing your awareness towards your heart again, maybe feeling your heartbeat, the rhythm of your body, and allowing it to be okay. No need to change anything. Remember, where you are in your journey is perfectly fine. So feel your belly moves on its own as you breathe. And just allow the breath to happen to you, like the breath breathing you. Losing any gripping around your hips, relaxing your legs, allow them to become heavy. Your knees, your ankles, your feet fall into each direction. Just imagine to even relax the soles of your feet. Maybe feeling any tingling sensation there. And only thing I want you to do is to listen to my voice guiding you to meet your inner child. Just to see what is there for you. So please, in your mind's eye, imagine yourself standing in front of a staircase towards a beautifully decorated door. And you see and feel your both feet on the first step, deciding to walk down the second step, feeling more and more relaxed and comfortable. Third step, standing in front of the door. You decide to reach and feel with your hand the texture, the temperature, the material of the beautifully decorated door. And they open for you and invite you to step in. And when you step in, you realize you walk into a beautiful garden. Closing the door behind you, no one else can enter. And it feels like this whole place is welcoming you. The colors become more vibrant. You feel and see both of your feet on the ground, just feeling the earth nurturing you, nourishing you, supporting you, grounding you. And you look around and see all the beauty, the trees, the flowers, the landscape. Maybe even looking up the sky, just feeling the sun. Maybe seeing and hearing the birds flying and singing. Feeling the familiar scent in the air, the fresh breeze, crispy air. And you see a little path in front of you, and you decide to walk the path to a beautiful tree. And with each step you feel more and more relaxed, just feeling so comfortable as there is no one else to touch you. There's no one else. Just you and your feelings, your experience. No pressure for you to perform or shape yourself into someone else's expectations or needs. And so as you walk the path towards a tree, you feel like you become lighter and just fulfilled with such a light energy, excitement. As you get closer to the tree, you see a little pond next to a beautiful crystal clear water. And it calls you to get closer towards it. And intuitively you begin to wash your hands, maybe even washing your face, and just releasing any emotional tension you might be experiencing or holding somewhere in your body. Maybe not necessarily yours, maybe something you picked up from your environment. Any responsibilities you might be holding for others. Just anything you want to let go of in order to invite something new. And as you washed off and cleanse any heavy feelings or emotional tension, you decide to rest your back against the tree trunk. Just rest in the shadow of the tree, seeing its roots go deep, allowing you to feel safe and supported and protected. And you see a little person coming your way. It is a little child walking towards you. And as the child comes closer, you realize that it's you. It's your younger self. And this younger self, a little you, is sad. And so I want you to imagine this little child being sad about something. And how would you support a child? What would you do for this little sweet person that is experiencing sadness or grief? What support would you offer? What would you tell to him or her to make the sweet child feel more safe or lovable even when she or he is experiencing sadness? And just see the face of the child changing. And then let's move to another emotion. Imagine the little you become very angry about something. Maybe there is some injustice. Something is just not fair. Maybe it's being misunderstood. How would you support her or him? What would you do to support and make your little you feel lovable even when angry? What does she or he need to hear? Or maybe she just need a warm hug. And then please imagine your little you to feel ashamed for something. Maybe there is something your little self is not proud of, or just feel ashamed, something from the past. What would you tell to her or to him to make your child feel more comfortable and okay? It's just a little child. It's just a little human. And then please imagine your little self to feel guilty. Maybe feeling guilty for not fulfilling someone else's needs by saying no to someone. What would you tell to her or him to make your inner child to feel okay in whatever she or he is experiencing or feeling? How would you normalize the feeling of guilt or shame or sadness or anger, grief. And then imagine your little child become very happy, like celebrating, being proud. And sometimes this can be hard to allow ourselves to be proud about something we have done or haven't done. What would you tell to her or him to allow your inner child take up space and shine without shame? Be proud. Be the star that you are. And just watch the face of your little you changing as you give him or her permission to step into her or his power. As you give your inner child permission to feel anything, any type of feeling, without judgment, without any label. And now realize that the inner child is you. And that maybe some feelings were not allowed or easy to express when you were smaller, in your family, in your environment, in your culture, society. But you don't believe that any longer. As you know that you have all the rights to feel your feelings, and most importantly that you are lovable. You deserve love exactly as you are. No matter the mood, no matter the feelings, no matter how your energy is high or low, no matter the shape of your physical body. No matter your thoughts, you are still this lovable human being. Just take this to your heart. And if that resonates with you, you can say sorry to your inner child for not allowing him or her express his or her feelings. Or just say sorry to your inner child for being too harsh. And with this new moon, please invite more compassion, self, and care to yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-appreciation. I hope you nourish yourself with gentle self-talk. Lots of love. And now please see yourself in your mind's eyes to walk the path back towards the beautiful door. Just feel your feet on the ground, feeling light, energized yet relaxed. knowing that you can always, always, as often as you need, come back to your inner space, your inner garden, inner landscape, to check in with your needs, to recharge, to restore, to relax, to rest, to cleanse in the crystal clear waters, to heal, to feel. And finally you step in front of the door and you decide to walk out of the space, closing the door behind you, feeling grateful, fulfilled by your attention, energy, and loving awareness. You see and feel both of your feet again on the staircase coming up. Taking the first step, feeling more into your physical body. Second step, hearing the sounds in the background. And the third step, feeling confident to slowly begin to open your eyes. Maybe feeling the support of the ground, the foundation of the building or the earth, holding space for you with all of your feelings. Feeling the taste in your mouth. Just slowly begin to awaken your body, maybe moving the fingers and toes, stretching your arms over your head. Just anything that helps you to feel into your physical experience again. And then whenever you are ready, you can continue with your day. Or if this is before you go to sleep, I wish you good night. Drink some water with lemon. Just to ground you into the body, or eat something good. And I'm gonna have Jenny coming here into the space again. And before we say goodbye, maybe just like bring a little card to see what this card has to say, what we should focus on during the Cancer season.
Yes. I'm still far away. I was flying.
So, okay, spirit, guides, and gods, what should we focus on during the Cancer season? So we do have two cards, Ace of Earth, and the Father of Earth. These are the cards. So as Cancer is very intuitive, very empathetic, maybe just feel how they speak to you. And so as we are entering into the summer, you can see here the abundance, the fruition, like the father holding a bowl full of corn. The corn in the Native American cosmovision or philosophy is abundance, a lot, many, plenty. So it feels very solid, the father archetype, mature, masculine. Protection, stability, enjoying the fruits of the summer or the abundance on a material level as well. So anything basically that you were dreaming of in the past half year, maybe in January, see what of your dreams became true. Like all the seeds that you have planted before, and now like reward yourself. Like see all the dreams that have actually became truth, and see yourself in it. And this is the Ace of Earth. So this is really like the power of manifestation. Like this is this corn, this dancing corn. I can see a little fire there too. So now you have the ability, you have everything you need in order to manifest your dreams. Something that has been, some projects that you have been a long time thinking of is now,
Happening.
It's now happening, yeah. And there is nothing holding you back because you have done your inner work. And with the past eclipse season, you could feel that you broke through, breaking through some self-sabotaging behaviors because of all that inner work you have done in the past half year during the winter and the eclipse season there in January, and all the changes and the spring, all the nourishment the nourishment you gave to your projects, or like the behind the scenes work. Now you go out with it. Now you share everything with the world. Now you are capable to do it. Now you are doing it. This is very beautiful as we are entering into the summer. This is really the feeling, like the earth, the abundance, the fruits, the ripeness. Something has come into the fulfillment. And so that's very beautiful. So I would say like a celebration of your dreams coming true, or have been manifested, your ability to manifest what you set in your mind with the masculine principles. So the intuition and the dreams and inspiration and your talents, the feminine together with the masculine that knows how to take care, how to take the action, how to create a structure for how to work with your talents or anything that you want to share with the world. And this is the result. So enjoying your result. Magicians. And I guess that's it.
That's it for this time, this video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and do all this. Well, how do they say it again?
How do you say it? I don't know.
Share it with your mom and subscribe, comment, or heart if you like it. And we see you next new moon in Leo. The powerful one. Bye guys.
Bye.
Take care.